Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 5 and today we're going to talk about a comparative study of public accounting in Vietnam and USA for our public accounting midterm. And here are the team members, which is consist of me, Laili, and my friend Presanta Sefa. And Presanta Sefa, time is yours.
So, for the introduction, in Vietnam, the research aimed to understand the factors influencing the implementation of public accounting standard in non-business unit. Meanwhile, in the United States, attention is focused on the development and objective of government accounting standard. Although the context and approaches differ, both emphasize the importance of transparent, accountable, and efficient public accounting for good public sector financial management. Next slide, please. So approximately there are two question of problems in this comparative analysis study. Next slide, please. So for the literature review, the first one is governmental accounting, which is refers to an accounting system related to the management of state finance, ranging from budget planning to implementation, as well as reporting the results with consideration of all its impact. And then the second one is Vietnamese public accounting standard, which has recently just issued by Vietnam government. And then the last one is Governmental Accounting Standard Board, GASB, are officially recognized by state and local government state accounting boards and AICPA. Next slide, please. So from the journal, the public accounting in USA are can be described on several aspects. The first one is accounting principle, which is established by the GASB with the primary objective are understandable, reliable, relevant, timely, consistent, and comparable. And then the second one is objective of accounting and financial reporting is to enforce accountability where the government is responsible to the public for the use of public resources. And also, the goal is to ensure inter-period equity. The third one is disclosure and transparency, which the government and financial statement must be transparent and easily understood by the public. So the United States already issued GASP 34 and 39 to enhance the quality and readability of governmental nonprofit organizational financial statement. Next slide, please. So for governmental entities, accounting principle consists of four levels, level A, B, C, and D. Next slide, please. The covered entities in USA are as follow, but for the non-profit organization generally not included unless directly related to or serving specific purposes of the government. Next slide, please. For the last aspect is from audit, which is in general, of course, the financial statement are audited by independent auditors. And for the United States, AICPA already provides with SAS 69, which the guidance to auditors in assessing the fairness of financial statement presentation.
Alright, so now I'm going to talk about public accounting in Vietnam with a brief explanation. So the article focuses on identifying key factors affecting the application of public accounting standards, including the level of training and professionalism, or we can call it hypothesis 1, implementation cost, hypothesis 2, information technology application, or hypothesis 3, and support from consulting organization and regulators, or hypothesis 4. And the result is, based on the standardized beta coefficient, we can see that four factors that I already explained positively affect the application of Vietnamese public accounting standards. And here are the arrangement from the strongest until the least. For the supporting from consulting organization and regulators, or hypothesis 4 is the strongest impact, and the second one is level of training and professionalism, or hypothesis 1, and the third one is implementation cost, or hypothesis 2, and the last one is information technology application, or hypothesis 3. So the conclusion, the difference between the two articles is that the Vietnam article focuses on four factors which after being tested are found to have a positive influence on the implementation of public accounting standards in Vietnam, whereas the USA article discusses the background and purpose of governmental accounting standards. For the critical evaluation, on the USA side, the study lacks a detailed explanation of how the data was collected or the sample was drawn. The data analysis in the study is more qualitative, and the last one, the study also relies heavily on existing literature and regulations, which may have certain biases. For the Vietnam side, using the non-random convenience sampling method might introduce selection bias. The reliance on self-report data from survey respondents might introduce response bias and affect the reliability of the result. And the last one, the study focuses on revenue-based non-business units may limit the generalizability of the findings to other types of organization. For the recommendation for the USS side, we can see that using case studies and data analysis to enhance theory, surveying stakeholders for fair perspective on accounting standards, examining tech impacts like blockchain and AI, on government accounting, studying challenges of international accounting standard in US government, and the last one, assessing training impact on understanding and compliance with accounting standard. For the Vietnam side, there's some opportunities that we can provide. For the first one is exploring the effectiveness of current training programs for accountants in Vietnam, focusing on evaluating the actual financial investment required for the implementation of the standards, delving into the specific IT needs of non-business units in Vietnam, and assess the compatibility of existing IT system. And the last one is investigating the current level of political support and legal framework for public accounting standards in Vietnam. And that's all from our group. Thank you so much.